Hello, and welcome to Messages from Above with Toni G. I am Toni G. I'm a psychic, a medium, and a channel. I'm also a certified hypnotist and a healer. And this month, I am celebrating being an author for 1 year. Yes, 4 years ago, 1 year ago this month, I authored 4 books. Well, the thing with me, when I do something, I do it in bunches. So I wrote 4 books in 1 month, and then I took a break for a year. No, I've been writing. So I'm also the host of 2 television shows, Psychic Medium Toni G and Create a Life You Love. Now, both of those shows air on WSCS, on demand, and on Roku. So that's a little bit about me. If you have a question that you would like answered about the past, the future, the present, about career, finance, love, or you would like to connect with a loved one on the other side, up there, please call in now. Go ahead, dial those numbers, and Dave will connect you to me. And then I will connect you to your answers and or your loved ones. Yes. So, while we're waiting for our first caller to come through, I just want to say, I absolutely love hosting a television show and a radio show. It's one of the most amazing yet terrifying things you can do. It really is, because I can't say cut in either of them. I'm not allowed to really mess up or make mistakes, which is kind of hilarious, all things considered. Because I do a lot of bloopers, believe it or not. There are a lot of bloopers. But then I just correct myself or laugh and keep going. So on this month's edition of Psychic Medium Toni G, I have, who was on? Oh, yes, it was Patty, and we talked about past life regression. And also, Randy Reinhardt was on Create a Life You Love, talking about how he created an amazing life with law. Yeah, pretty cool. So I think that if you watch either of those shows, you will thoroughly enjoy them. Absolutely 100% enjoy them. My next show will have Lucas Robach, who runs and operates the Wellness Fair of Waukesha County. And I do a reading for Liz Lita. And that is just an amazing reading. It was like we were both in tears. It's just something you have to see. Okay, so my first caller is on the line, and I believe it is Vicki in... Hi, Vicki, are you there? Hello? Hello, Vicki?
Yes, hi, Toni.
Oh, yeah. Hello, how are you?
Good.
And where are you calling in from today?
I'm calling in from Newcastle, Australia.
Wonderful, Australia. I love that. Thank you so much for calling. So, how can I help you? I'm a medium, I'm a psychic, I'm a channel. So if you have questions about the past, the present, the future, or you want to connect with a loved one, let me know. What would you like today?
Yeah. I've been told I'm a healer, but I don't know which direction to go.
Okay, so Yeah. So I'm asking, I'm just going to ask a few questions here and I'm going to get some answers. So you're trying to figure out what type of healing work you should do, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So the first word I hear is counsel, counsel, counsel. Now, if as I hear this word, I would say, okay, does that mean she should be a counselor? Does that mean she is supposed to counsel people who come in? But the first word I hear is counsel. And then the second word that I hear is energy. So I get the feeling you're not going to do one modality. I feel like you're going to do two separate or integrate the two modalities. I feel like you're going to be working with angels. I'm hearing you're going to be working with angels, and you are going to be doing some healing work with these angels. And you are going to also, though, counsel people with what's going on in their life. Now, sometimes people become a coach and then they kind of coach and counsel at the same time. I feel like this is a little bit different, though. I feel like you're going to be giving people. Are you, oh my goodness. Do you channel, love? Are you,
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, wonderful. How wonderful. Because I feel like I'm just starting to see clearly the counsel is the channeling. The counsel is the channeling. So you will be, that's the counsel part of it. But then those same angels or ascended masters that you'll be channeling will help you to know. They're going to lead you and show you how to work with the energetic body to rebalance it or recalibrate it is what they're calling it, to recalibrate it and to help you help people get back in balance or become whole again. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Good. Now, I also feel like while you are counseling them or channeling or reading for them, however you want to say that, many answers of how they need to change their life are going to come through. But I feel like the work you're going to do, even though you're working with the energetic body, some of it is hands off, but a lot of it is going to be hands on. You're going to be doing a form of energy work by touching or placing hands on and rebalancing people. Have you done this yet?
I've done some Reiki.
Okay, this is a little bit, I don't want to say more, this is a little different than that. The way you channel, they're going to give you messages on what you need to do for each person that comes through as they come through. They're going to be guiding you through the healing work. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
So for example, somebody might come in and they might say, hey, I have this problem in my shoulder, for example, but your message might not be, instinctively we want to go for the shoulder, but the problem is never the shoulder, right? There's something else that started that. So then they're going to guide you to what you need to do to balance out the rest, to get that back in flow again. Okay, so that's what they're showing me. I know you are going to also use some crystals, or they're showing me crystals. I don't know if you already have those around or you use them, but you might integrate those into your healing practices also. And one more thing, do you already use tarot cards?
No.
Okay, I don't think you're going to do readings with cards, like tarot readings, but I do believe you're going to get cards that are healing cards that will help to show you what's really going on with the person that you're working with. I don't
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about these cards. This is just the message that I'm getting. They're showing me, they look like they would be tarot cards, but they're angel cards and they're like healing cards. So, for example, if you are shuffling the deck and then a card comes out, that would be the card. And if the card said, for example, emotional, you know that this is an emotional problem. This is a problem called with caused with emotion. I just feel like these are going to be very pertinent in your work. It's going to cut through a lot of the crap. You know, people talk, they don't know what caused the problem. If they did, they would have fixed it already. So you're going to have these cards and they're going to be very pertinent to help you to get right to it, okay? And to start working on that. They're telling me that you need to sit and listen, and they're going to start to show you the work that you're going to be doing and explaining it to you, okay?
Yep.
They're going to take you to that next level of it, okay?
Yep.
Excellent. I hope this was very helpful for you.
Yes, very.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling in, and thank you for allowing me to guide you in this area.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
It's my pleasure. Absolutely. Have an amazing rest of the day. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You're listening to Ask One Radio on with messages from above. See, that would have been a great place to go. Cut. Do it again. But we can't because we're live. And next we are going to go to, I believe her name starts with a T, Dave? Tammy? Yep. Yasmin in Georgia. Hi, Yasmin. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you so much for calling in this evening. I'm a psychic. Oh, it's absolutely my pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure. So I'm a psychic and I'm a medium. This means I can answer questions or I can help you connect with loved ones. Did you have a question or a connection that you wanted to make this evening?
I just have one question. I wanted to see if you can kind of visually give me a pattern or like see what my life is going to look like 6 months from now. What's coming my way?
Okay, just give me a quick second here. That's pretty vague. I usually work with more like a specific area, but let me see. Okay, so do you have a baby or are you expecting a baby?
What did you say?
Is there, okay, so the first thing I see, I'm going to just tell you the first thing I see. Okay. I think I caught you off guard there, so I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I see you holding an infant. So
my
now,
friend is pregnant.
That's what I was going to say next. This could be yours or it could be somebody else's. So I see you holding an infant. I see this being very joyous. So there's that. Did you have an area, see, when you just ask 6 months, they're going to pull in things that might not be exactly what you want. I'll just start seeing everything. So is there a very specific topic that you want to know about in 6 months? Is there like a relationship or work or something like that you want to know about over the next 6 months?
Maybe a little bit in my love life. I don't have anybody, just curious. And then school-wise, because I'm a college student.
Okay, excellent. So the first thing I see, this guy stepping in, and it might not be until August that he steps in, which is nice because that's the end of summer. So you have the whole summer to be free and have fun, kind of, if you will. I feel like he's coming in August. I feel like, so now I'm asking questions. So I'm stalling and asking questions.
Okay.
So, they're not answering that question for me. Okay, I feel like this gentleman he's very courteous, like Southern courteous.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but he
I'm
is,
down south, so.
well, he is the, well, you're very lucky because I'm very Midwest and the men here are not that courteous. So you're very lucky. He is very, very courteous. He has he's very kind, but he's also extremely courteous. He is the type of, he's not the guy you play with. He's the guy you stay with. That's the, so if you're ready to settle down, he would be the perfect man to settle down with. He's almost, I feel like he's already out of school and he's starting to establish himself. He's almost established and where he wants to be. And that is another benefit for you, because timing is everything with relationships. A lot of people don't realize how important timing is. Men aren't as emotional as women, and they don't always just take those commitment steps because of feelings. They need to be at a certain level in a certain place, for most men before they want to settle down or ask those, take those next steps. He's at the beginning right now. He's at the beginning stages of becoming established. So he's in that place where now he can start thinking about a very serious situation with you, actually, with someone. When you meet him, you're going to be very skeptical.
So I haven't met them yet.
No, I feel like you have not, because they said when you meet him. I feel like you have not met this person yet. But when you do meet him, you are going to be extremely skeptical, because you are going to think this must be an act. This must be, he can't really be like this. Okay? So the clock is running down. I want to, I think the clock is running down. I'm just going to check quick. No, we have plenty of time. So I can talk a little bit more about him. Good. So the other thing is that he is going to have some really peculiar quirks. And I hope, I don't know if I'm getting this right, but I think one of them might be the way he kisses, because they're showing me kissing right now. So one of them might be the way he kisses. It's not that you don't like it. It might be that he just likes it a little too much. Like he might really like kissing or something like that. There's some kind of quirk with kissing. Okay? And then the next thing that they want you to know, though, he is extremely romantic. You tend to get a little gung-ho in the relationship department, and you tend to have one or two control issues, and that's not bad and that's not wrong, right? Because sometimes we feel like we need to lead the relationship, otherwise it won't get there. They're saying you don't need to do that in this relationship. He is ready to lead it. He doesn't want to be pushed, and he doesn't want to be dragged. He's ready to be all in, and he is wanting to take those steps. And if you let him take those steps, you will be very surprised at the amount of attention to detail he takes in every step of your journey together. Okay? Now, them having said he was romantic, that does not surprise me. And if you try to take control of the relationship, he will not have those opportunities to be spontaneous and romantic with you. Okay? Now, you don't have to worry. This is the path he's on. This is the direction he wants to go, and he's going to want to go there with you. Okay? You guys are going to be very similar in many areas. So that is all very, very good. So I hear August. It might be end of July, but I feel like this is going to be August that you guys, you might meet in July, but you really meet in August. So you might have a quick hey or pass each other or be at an event together where the introductions are made. But August is when when you would say it really comes together, so to say. Okay. So, and you know what? I'm asking, and I'm seeing a couple of different things. I'm trying to figure out where and how you meet him. Now, I need to ask you, are you attending any formal events in July, August timeframe? Are you attending any formal events?
No.
Not yet. If you do, this could be a wedding, it could be a backyard wedding or like a outdoor wedding, or baptism. Just saying, it could be any kind of event, and they're saying, look around, pay attention, get your phone in your bag, and look around at who's looking at you, waiting to see if you notice them and you approve of them coming over. Now, that's one of the things in today's world. Everybody's always down in their phone, or, we don't notice if somebody's even trying to look at us. So they're saying, really, if you're at an event or outside or whatever it is, July, August time, pay attention to who's paying attention to you. And just be open to saying hello, even if they seem a little bit more like they're a little bit older than you. Don't worry about that. That's not going to make a big, I don't even know. There's a hill of beans difference. I don't even know what that means. That's funny. So just please know that and go with the flow of it. Okay. It's really, really important that you go with the flow of this relationship and allow it to take its natural course. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. And then you also wanted to know about school because you're in school right now?
Yes, I just transferred to Georgia State University, so.
Congratulations. They're not saying, oh, you're so welcome. They're not saying a lot. The one thing that they are saying is this is good. You're going to do well. Be productive is what the ones that, so you obviously know what that means. Be productive. Yes. Don't get lost in the camaraderie of it. I hope that makes sense to you. Don't get lost in the camaraderie. Stay focused. Be productive. Don't buy into all of the college aspects of college. You're there. Okay. Oh, so this must be like a grandmother, because here we go preaching now. You're there to get a diploma. not for all that other funny business.
Okay.
That is definitely sounds like a grandparent. That's all I'm saying. So stay just really, it would be really easy to get lost in some of the other things. Be very diligent and stay productive. Okay?
Okay.
Those are the biggest things they're saying about school, and what you need to do to stay on task and stay focused. Okay?
Okay.
Is that good?
Yes, that's actually a relief.
Good. This was a really good move for you. You're going to feel, I don't know if you already do, but you're going to feel like a freedom with this. Okay? But you're also going to have to be really diligent and very productive with it. Okay? Excellent. That is excellent. Now I have 1 minute left. So thank you so much for calling in. I'm so grateful I was able to help you this evening.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Have a great night.
All right, you too.
Thank you. You've been listening to Messages from Above with Toni G. That's this girl right here on Ask One Radio. This show is also available on Periscope and Moonstruck TV. You guys need to check out Moonstruck TV. It is amazeballs. I know that's so corny, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm here every Wednesday at 9:30 Central and 10:30 Eastern. I hope to see you next week, Wednesday, to give you your messages from above. Thanks, and have a great night.